Okay, so here's a little side hobby I've gotten into lately. Geiger counters and all that sort of stuff. I don't know why, but it's just fun. So, a bit of backstory. I tried to find a sort of cheap but nice Geiger counter, and so I stumbled across the SV500, which is a German military counter. And I bought the first one, which is this one. It turned out to be a sort of half dead. These are analog in stock, like this, with moving scales and stuff. And so I contacted the seller, and they actually sent me this one as a replacement. This one works fine in its original form, and I'm gonna keep this stock. And so what I did with the previously broken one is that I digitally modified it. I have some pictures and stuff of this on my website, so I'll put a link down in the description for that, so you can check it out. But basically, I tried to mimic the controls and stuff of the original, so it's all fine. It's kind of a neat project. And this also has a extra probe connector or jack, because these use a sort of strange connector that's basically unobtainium, which is a bit of a shame. But anyways, let's move these out of the way and check out the probes I got. Here is the original SV500. What is it? This is a beta probe, beta gamma I suppose. I have changed the cable on it to this nice, very soft spiral cord. It used to have this grey stuff, sort of, well, it's a rubber cable that catches on everything, and it's half stiff, so it's not that fun. So I changed it to this one, and it's a lot nicer to use. That's that one. This is one I actually finished like an hour ago. This is a, well, it's not really done yet, but it's working. This is a SBT-10A pancake probe. It is a Russian pancake tube that I received yesterday, I think. Doesn't matter really, but it does work fine. It is alpha, beta, gamma then, I guess. So it works fine. These stickers are primarily here to cover up all the holes, so I'm probably gonna change those. On this I actually used some of the original probe cable, so that's fine. And this plugs into the modified counter here, so I can plug this in. Tighten that to get the ground. Then we have two modes here on the dial. First one on, without backlight, to save battery. It does have a LiPo fuel gauge inside, so it shows a correct amount of battery, so to speak. That's that, and then we'll flip the backlight on, like so. It looks a lot more bright green on the camera, but it's more of a candy green really, but it looks alright. And this counter is also modified, where instead of an external battery jack, I have put a speaker in here. So I can flip the probe around. We can take this thorium lamp sock and put that on here. It's about 30,000 counts per minute. And it shows an alarm, because I've set the alarm quite low. Here's that. It's all fun and games. Here's a bit of uranium ore from Utah, of all places. Put that on very carefully, because I don't have a grill over the tube yet. I'm gonna fix that. That also works. Well, actually gonna try. I did buy some uranium glass from the same seller as the thorium sock, but this was basically dead with the original SV500 probe. So let's see here. Yeah, it is a bit hot. Yeah, that works. And this one also has a second mode. Push the button here. It can do timer measurement, so that's 1 minute and 10 minutes, and it shows a more accurate reading. It takes a measurement over time. It's a bit sluggish with the button sometimes. Brilliant, there we go. Right, so that's that basically. Suppose I can show you the stock one too. I'll put the original probe into this one. This also works with that one, by the way. Push that in there. This one does not have a speaker in it, so put the scale down there. This probe is then not as sensitive to the thorium sock because thorium primarily puts out alpha. But there you can probably see, got a lot of glare here. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. There you sort of go. I'm gonna change the scale here. We can, however, plug a little doodad in that I built for this before I digital modified that one. So here is the original earphone connector. That's the wrong flap. There we go. Plug this one in. And then I built this thing, which is a digital readout box. This never really got finished. In the bottom it runs the same code as that one, but that one is modified. And this one just takes an audio input. Oh crikey. That's a bit there we go. Marvelous. You can hear that. So that works. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Not much excitement to be had, but I think this is amusing, so yeah. Now I can have fun with this and buy more radioactive stuff, because that's a totally great idea. Yes. Oh, and I also have a original carrying case for the SV500 with a flap on the side. Oh, forgot to show you that. It's actually a pretty neat little feature with these. Now, there is a probe to stick into this hole that is a gamma probe. I don't have that one because it's a bit hard to come by. Shit, I can't get this out with one hand. Hold on. There we go. Right, so you can take the probe and you can stick it into the hole. There we go. And Bob's your uncle. So you can probe stuff with the probe installed in the actual counter. And battery wise, let's show you the stock one first. Here's the stock one. It has a battery tube. It's very tight. Anyways, it's got two D cells in it. On this one I modified it because I wanted more voltage. So there is a quite fat lithium-ion cell in this, and it has 5-volt charging in. Would focus, you fuck. AV moment there. Anyway, there's just a barrel jack, nothing exciting. So, gets the job done, and if it really burns, I can actually use the stock dual D-cell battery pack inside of that one. It's just that the battery capacity meter is gonna show the completely wrong value, but that's alright. So yeah, that's my Geiger counters and peripherals for now. Might do a little update on this in the future, but yeah, that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and see you guys later.